The eventual rise of the 15 to 20,000 square foot food shop, which are similar to the Walmart Express and Tesco Fresh and Easy format, will help shoehorn retail banners into densely populated markets. At the same time, they'll intensify the competitive scramble for display space among brands. Simply said, these stores will only be able to show a fraction of the 50,000 SKUs that's common in so many superstores, combos, and regular stores. Where will the brands that lose that shelf space sell in the future? Will they find their markets online through Amazon or Alice.com or perhaps Peapod or Fresh Direct? Manufacturers might sell directly more, often to consumers off their own websites. Or retailers may decide to sell some products only through kiosks, smartphones, or online ordering. Now, the smartphone shopping stops on consumer rail lines by Tesco in Seoul, South Korea, and Peapod in Chicago suggest how this might develop. The Lempert report offers another suggestion for brands to sell internationally. The new sales model we have in mind is for brands to contract with websites such as Taobao.com in China. Why? It is, according to a China Daily report, one of the largest online food sale platforms that allows a food-curious population to access products from other parts of their country and the world. During just the first 4 days that a week-long documentary, A Bite of China, aired in May, nearly 6 million people searched for snacks and regional specialties, and more than 7 million orders were confirmed in related food categories. Fair food when the Lempert report continues.
ConAgra Foods. With brands like these, we can't help but smile. ConAgra Foods. Food you love.
The campaign for fair food farm labor remains among the worst paid, least protected jobs in our country. With few or no benefits, hard, back-breaking work, and no job security, farm workers barely make $12,000 a year and are excluded from overtime pay and collective bargaining. And this is something that the Coalition of Immokalee Workers is working unrelentingly to change. The CIW is a community-based organization of mainly Latino, Mayan Indian, and Haitian immigrants working in low-wage jobs throughout the state of Florida. The majority of their approximately 5,000 members work for large agricultural corporations in the tomato and citrus harvests and travel along the entire East Coast following the harvest in season. They're calling their movement the Campaign for Fair Food, and it begins with a simple premise. Diagnose what makes farm workers poor and redirect those forces in ways that can reduce farm worker poverty. The Campaign for Fair Food wants retailers to pay 1 more penny per pound of tomatoes so that they can increase farm worker wages and leverage consumer purchasing power to push for more modern working conditions from their Florida suppliers. To date, 10 retail food corporations have signed binding agreements to participate in the Fair Food program, including McDonald's, Subway, Burger King, Sodexo, ARA Mark, Compass Group, Whole Foods, and Trader Joe's. The Lempert Report uploads right here 3 times a week with the information you need to stay ahead of the trends. For more, just visit thelempertreport.com.